Welcome back to Stories with Consequences. This is episode 12. Tonight, the deal with the devil is broken. Tonight, the monster declares war. Victor Frankenstein is trembling. He's standing in a lonely hut on a desolate island, rain lashing against the windows. On the table in front of him lies the half-finished body of a female monster, and at the window a pair of glowing yellow eyes are watching him. In the last episode, Victor realized that creating a second monster might doom the human race. He's terrified. He has a choice to make: keep his promise to the beast and save his own life, or break his promise and save humanity. Tonight, he chooses humanity, and he pays the ultimate price. And tonight, Victor loses his best friend. The monster is at the window, grinning. He expects Victor to finish the work, but seeing that grin, that malice, snaps something in Victor's mind. He thinks of a future race of devils. He thinks of the generations of humans who might suffer because of this creation. In a frenzy of passion, Victor grabs the half-finished female. Right in front of the monster's eyes, he tears the thing to pieces. He destroys the work of months in just seconds. He breaks his promise. Outside, there is a howl of pure despair and rage. The monster runs away into the darkness. Victor is left alone in the room with the scattered remains of the creature. He locks the door. He knows the monster is coming back. Hours later, he does. The monster enters the hut. He doesn't attack Victor instantly. Instead, he speaks, his voice trembling with emotion. He says, "I have traveled thousands of miles to find you. I have endured fatigue, cold, and hunger, and you dare to destroy my hopes." He asks Victor, "Slave, I before reasoned with you, but you have proved yourself unworthy of my moderation." The monster reminds Victor of the power dynamic. He says, "You are my creator, but I am your master. Obey." Victor refuses. He says he will never create another monster. And then the monster delivers the sentence, the 6 words that will haunt Victor for the rest of his life: "I shall be with you on your wedding night." He doesn't kill him there. He wants Victor to suffer. He wants Victor to have hope, to get married, and then he will strike. The monster turns and leaves into the night. The next day, Victor has to clean up the mess. He can't leave the body parts of a giant woman in the hut. The locals would ask questions. So he packs the remains into a basket. He puts heavy stones in the basket to weigh it down. At 1 or 2 in the morning, he takes a small boat out into the ocean. He drops the basket into the sea. He watches the second monster sink into the depths forever. He feels a sense of relief, but it's short-lived. Exhausted, he falls asleep in the boat. The wind changes. He drifts for hours, far out to sea. When he wakes up, he's lost. Eventually, he sees land. It's the coast of Ireland. He lands his boat in a small Irish town. He expects a warm welcome. Instead, the people look at him with hatred. They arrest him immediately. They tell him, "You must give an account of yourself. A gentleman was found murdered here last night." Victor is confused. He hasn't killed anyone. They take him to see the body. The victim was strangled. There are black finger marks on his neck. Victor trembles. He knows those marks. The magistrate lifts the sheet. It isn't just a stranger. It is Henry Clerval, his best friend, the man full of life and poetry. The monster didn't wait for the wedding night to start the punishment. He followed Victor. He saw him destroy the female. And in revenge, he killed Victor's only friend. Victor collapses. He falls into a fever for 2 months, locked in an Irish prison, screaming that he is a murderer. The monster has now taken his brother, his servant, and his best friend. But the worst is yet to come. The wedding night is still ahead. In the next episode, Victor returns to Geneva to marry Elizabeth, armed with a pistol and a prayer. Subscribe, because the ending is approaching fast.